So for the last month and a half, we have a session on Wednesday, our time, 6 p.m., with a monk leading us in meditation and also Dharma talk. It's in Cantonese, so I didn't make the announcement here. I'm hoping that someday we will have a similar class in English, and I just need to work out some technology issue so we can bring that forum onto Insight Timer. Ironically, the monk is actually more comfortable speaking English than he is in Cantonese. He's actually Vietnamese. He was a refugee. He was 18 years old when he left Vietnam after the war, but right at the time when Chinese were invading Vietnam, and he would have been drafted if he didn't leave. And it was quite an ordeal that he was actually on a boat with his younger brother, 13 years old, for about 6 days and 5 nights with no food, and eventually ran out of water. He tried to drink seawater, and it was very, very bad tasting. Decided that drinking his own urine was a better choice. But in any case, last week we had a group of students from Malaysia, aged between 12 and 17, and the Venerable gave a talk on the development of the brain. Talks about the difference between sensation and emotion. Sensation is when you're doing exercise and you're feeling the pain. Emotion is what happens after the pain. We think that the pain lasts forever. The pain does not last forever. It's the suffering that lasts forever. And the suffering can come in the form of anger, rejection, anxiety, all of those. Now, what we do here is very encompassing. It's about the body, it's about the chi, and ultimately it's about the mind. And the mind is really about understanding the difference between pain and suffering. Pain is the sensation. Suffering is what you do with that sensation. Now, most people think that, oh, then you just have to learn how to reject those bad feelings. Not so. Actually, you cannot. We're human beings. The sensation and the emotions come into the package. What you can't do is to understand that emotion and choose not to let it masticize into something else. Now, very often you hear the word emotional intelligence, as if you have to learn to use the emotion in an intelligent way, which is true. But what people ignore or didn't understand is the word intelligence actually have two meanings. Intelligence can mean intelligent, or it can mean intelligence as in the Central Intelligence Agency. That intelligence is actually information. It's information that is a precursor to something else. So in addition to using your emotion intelligently, it's really about understanding the intelligence into your emotion. And what we try to learn here ultimately is to use your breath and your body to gain intelligence into your emotion. And what you find is that as you practice, you become very sensitive to your breath and very sensitive to your body. And when something bad happened to you, as like somebody is yelling at you, like what happened to me a couple of days ago when I was driving. I guess I didn't drive fast enough, and the guy in the back was very upset, and he just get in front of me and open the window and yell at me. That's sensation. I felt that. And there was emotion. But if you're sensitive to your breath and your body, it tells you right away that, ooh, that's very bad. Then you just learn to accept that, like the way that we learn to feel a pain, observe a pain, and then let go of the pain. Let it go. So I opened the window and I said, I am so sorry. I didn't mean to do that. And the guy's way back, and that was the end of it. Okay? It's not about it's not about being a man, it's not about being a woman, it's not about all that. It's about understanding your emotion, having the skill and the tools to tap into the intelligence that leads to the emotion. So here we go. Stretch your spine, open your shoulder, relax your shoulder, lean back your forehead, tuck in your chin, entire body lean forward, entire body lean back, but holding the hip in place so you feel a little bit of pressure right here, which are your adrenal glands. So hopefully you're preventing your stress hormone from being released. And now take your left hand, put it shoulder level. Take your right hand, holding your left hand in stationary, so you're separating your emotional brain from your rational brain, your left and right, so that there's a clear separation. Now taking the right hand, making a gentle circle. Now open the shoulder, bring as far back as you can. Feel the pain, observe the pain, embrace the pain, and then let go of the pain.